to be relentless for legislative and policy justice. I want you all to hear me loud and clear. We are not myopic in our journey. We expect action from our leaders. I don't want to hear no more prayers, and I don't want to hear any more condolences from the mayor and the governor.
This is a coordinated activity happening across this nation, and so we are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying in a state of emergency. We cannot look at this as an isolated incident. The reason why buildings are burning are not just for our brother George Floyd. They're burning down because people here in Minnesota are saying to people in New York, to people in California, to people in Memphis, to people all across this nation, enough is enough.
Yeah. No justice, no peace. 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 No justice.
But right now, our lives matter. Black lives matter.
Yes.
Black trans lives matter.
Yes.
Trans lives matter.
Yes.
Because guess what? We all minorities, but right now, like, let's focus on the person who got killed. Tony McDade was a black trans man. Okay? We're not doing this. We doing this for him. We doing this for our brothers and our sisters who got shot. But we doing this for every black person. Because at the end of the day, I cannot take my fucking skin color off. I cannot mask this shit, okay? Everywhere I fucking go, I'm profiled whether I like it or not.
Friends and family are mourning the death of a 19-year-old Black Lives Matter protester who was found dead after disappearing earlier in the month. Tallahassee police say the body of Oluwatoyin Salah was discovered Saturday, along with 75-year-old Victoria Sims. Police say they have now taken 49-year-old Aaron Glee Jr. into custody. There are no further details about the case or the charges the man is facing. Salah was a vocal activist and had appeared on several videos in the protests at the state's capital, but it does not appear that race or activism were motives in the case.
Kiss him hard, sweetheart. Kiss him. Give him a hug, sweetheart. He gon' kiss you back.
Don't y'all be kissing all the time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stop bluffing on her, Mel.
Go ahead, kiss him.
Kiss him. Blow him a kiss. Blow him a kiss.
Give him a kiss.
Blow him a kiss.
Kiss him. Oh, he running for the...
Blow him a kiss.
Put it on him.
Oh, what the fuck? She gone in the dark room. They putting her in the dark room. They put her in the dark room. Oh!
Let's talk about something. Before we get started, I just want to say that this video is not intended to divide our community. In fact, you can't divide something that's already been divided. And before anybody come in the comments and say that it's a wrong time, this is the wrong time to talk about this because of all the police brutality and stuff that's going on. Didn't that girl get murdered while all this police brutality stuff was going on? Didn't that dude hit that black girl with the skateboard while everything was going on? Didn't they throw that girl in the garbage can while everything was going on? So before you even say that, save it. Now, it is no secret that Black women always get the short end of this stick. We're always being told to shut up. We're always being told that we're just angry when we state our opinions or when we have the same emotions like anybody else. The only time our emotions, how strong we are, and how, good that we can talk and we can get our point across, the only time people will hear us out is when it benefits them. And I'm starting to notice that. Now, with all these Black women protesting, for the police brutality, I notice everybody is like putting them on a pedestal, saying that they're strong. And at the same breath, as soon as Black women state the obvious, that Black women are really fighting multiple wars. And I can't even say just two, but they're fighting multiple wars. I realize as soon as that's said, then all of a sudden, it's the wrong time to talk about that. All of a sudden, people start the gaslighting and say, you just want attention. It's all in your head. When in fact, it's more like in our face. So on Instagram, it was this girl who had, the Neighborhood Talk had reposted her tweet. And in her tweet, she said exactly what I've been thinking and what a lot of women have been saying, So this tweet says, over the past few days, we've seen a Black woman on the front lines tweet after being sexually assaulted, then murdered. Video of Black guys throwing a Black girl into a dumpster. A Black woman being hit in the face with a skateboard. Black men, y'all losing focus. And then someone named Candace had commented below and said they threw her in a dumpster. They were wearing Black Lives Matter t-shirts. Then she says, YTS, not all cops, not all white people. Black men, your silence is complicit. We gotta abolish the entire system. Black women being murdered, beat, and humiliated by Black men. Black men, not all Black men. They trying to divide us. Then she says, yeah, don't nobody care about Black women or what happens to us. Truly, we do not matter to white people, nor do we matter to Black men. We are merely a means to an end for white women and Black men who want the same type of power as white men. Black women go to war for everybody, and people can't even bother to listen to us without disregarding our lives or our pain. We are disposable to men, and it's depressing. There has never been a time in my life where I and most Black women on here have opened up about being abused, manipulated, tone policed, mistreated, and not been told to shut up and swallow our pain and grief to protect Black people, aka Black men. This crap right here literally makes me want to die. We do not matter, and it's made evident after day after day. Literally every Black woman I know has been abused physically, sexually, or emotionally by a Black man, and men are still telling us, shut up and fight for Black people. This fight is for them. This fight for them does not include us. It's literally just about Black men being equal to white men. Just like the feminist movement is not about or for Black women, it's about white women wanting the equal power and dominance as white men. Black women are pawns to all these agendas, and every time we speak up, the response is the same from everybody, but especially Black men that bend over backwards to play victim. I am so tired. The same men get on here and laugh about how when they see women being physically abused in public or by their homeboys, they go about their way because it's none of their business. We ain't nothing to them. We saying the same stuff over and over day after day, and men keep meeting us with the exact same response. There is no incentive for them to change and do better by us, because they know that at the end of the day, black women will always sacrifice themselves to protect the family. Black men. So with this comment right here, I really didn't expect anything different, because then again, us black women, we're used to being told shut up. We're used to be told that we're extra, we're being extra, we just want attention or whatever. So he didn't say really anything that I didn't expect, but he said, y'all females want attention so bad, shaking my head. Men is out here dying and y'all creating a problem where it don't exist. In all those cases, it was all personal issues. You cannot group black men based on how a few acted. Say the name of those persons. Don't hold all black men accountable for the actions of a few. Police is already doing that now, y'all too. Now, when it just comes from his response, I just want to say, he said not all black men are doing that. Okay, but not all police are killing black men. But what do? We group all policemen together and we say, okay, well, the good ones don't snitch on the bad ones, so that makes the good ones bad as well. And in this case, it's the same thing. You know, not all black men are bad. No, it's not. But if you're not going to sit here and do anything about black men that you see, you know, constantly disrespecting black women, constantly putting their hands on black women, and so on and so forth, then you're just as bad. Just because you didn't actively do anything, you know, towards black women, or you didn't actively disrespect a black woman, does not mean that you're a good guy, especially if you're turning your head to it and you're like, it's not my problem. Now, within her tweets, she had some very good points. And like I said, everything that she tweeted, that's how I've been feeling for a long time. That's how a lot of women, black women, been feeling for a long time. And of course, like years ago, we weren't able to voice those opinions because of the simple fact people always said that we're angry. People always want us to shut up. People think that we just want attention and being drama queens. But it's like now in 2020, it's like we don't care anymore if you think that we just want attention. We don't care if you think that we're just angry. We don't care about being drama queens or whatever else, because we're gonna fucking talk about this. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's basically how black women feel now. We're gonna talk about this because I live in this world too, and this world isn't nice to me. You get what I'm saying? Like that girl said, black men and white women use black women to their advantages. They use them when they're trying to get something. Like black men, they want to be equal to white men. So they use them in the protest. You see because black women, they go to the protest on their own. But what I'm saying is, all these pictures of black women protesting, dark-skinned black women. When the hell do you ever see black women being glorified so much? Because when the world is still and nothing is happening, it's all the other women that's getting glorified. Black men will tell you fast they don't talk to black women. They don't like black women. If I'm black, she don't need to be black. I don't like black women's hair. I don't like the way black women talk. Black women equal struggle. And you know, when I become successful, I don't want to struggle. They say so much stuff about black women, but as soon as shit hit the fan, then all of a sudden they grabbing our arm. Come on, fight with us. And you're damn right black women are going to fight, because that's what's in us. Black women, we're naturally peacemakers. Believe it or not. So it's just in us. If we see something that's wrong, it's the mom in us. Because if you forgot, we've always been mama, right? We had been mama to white people kids. We've always been mama. So that's just in us. You know, and then on top of that, we have black kids of our own that we ain't trying to see that happen to years from now. So of course, yeah, we're fighting and stuff like that. But the way that they just glorify everything, like, this is the most glorification that black women has gotten. And the only time they get this kind of glorification is when black women are calling themselves feminists, and they're in this feminist movement along with these damn white women, because white women want equal pay or equality, you know, to be equal to the white man. And they will hide behind the black woman because they know the black woman is strong. You know, not just our skin tone is dominant, more dominant, and our voice is a little deeper or more, you know, powerful, but black women are naturally strong because we've always had to be strong. It's never been a time that black women were able to be soft, were able to be feminine. And even before slavery time, when our ancestors came over here to be slaves, we were slaves in Africa already. Everything that the black man went through, black women went through it too. If they were getting hit, we were getting hit. If they was getting lynched, we was getting lynched. Everything. And then once, like, you know, slavery was abolished and stuff like that, black women, you know, we had to work or whatever the case may be, which of course, but then you have to deal with our men go out into the street. Of course, you know, racism is still going on. So he might have had a bad day. So then he comes back, and what does he do? He beats on the black woman. Now all day he been out, he been smiling at all these damn white folks. But then he comes home and he beats the black woman. Then after segregation ends, right? Mind you, through it all, black women stuck with black men. Black women stuck with black men. Black women never gave up on their men. But as soon as, you know, segregation ended, then it became cool to date different people and so on and so forth. Then it's like, forget black women. You're ugly, you too masculine, you too dark, your hair is too kinky, you too strong, you don't make me feel like a man, and all this other stuff. All the way till today, you know what I'm saying? All the way till today, it's still happening. Where we're constantly getting slapped in the face. We take up for black men, then we get slapped in the face for it. And it's just swept under the rug. Just like with this feminist movement that I don't agree with. Like, we got our rights the same time black men got their rights. Like, that's not our fight. And if I sit here and I help you get the equal pay to your man, mind you, the most paid group is the white man. Then white women, then Asian men, then Asian women, and so on and so forth. Then black men, then black women, then Hispanic men, then Hispanic women. So with that being said, if I sit here and help you get paid the same as your white man, now for right now, while I'm helping you fight, you know, you loving how strong I am, you loving my attitude, and you know, you loving all of that. But as soon as you get equal pay with your man, and I'm like, well, now I want equal pay as you. Then it's, oh, you just being extra. You just want attention. You just being a drama queen. You know. Then they looking at us like we crazy. And that's what it is. right now for Black women in America. And I'm so glad that we're able to talk about this in 2020, because we're able to realize now as Black women that if we want to be protected, we have to protect our damn selves. We have to stand up for ourselves. Because obviously, I'm not gonna say nobody cares about us, because I'm pretty sure we have family members, stuff like that, but the world really don't care about us, obviously. So this is the main reason why I'm making this video, is to put that out there, that we have to choose our battles wisely. The hell you out here helping this, I'm not racist, y'all, but hey, helping white women or helping this feminist movement fight for equality and stuff, and you're not even equal yet. Does that make sense? You sit here in a group fighting with the feminists, and you're not even equal within the women, like, and then as soon as they get what they want out of you, then they're gonna be looking at you like you crazy, and then you're gonna be mad. Don't put yourself in battles that's not gonna benefit you. You get what I'm saying? If Black men was to become equal to white men, that does not mean we're gonna be equal, okay? If anything, if we're dealing with being like ridiculed now and beat up now and raped now and made fun of now, what the hell do you think is gonna happen once Black men get that kind of power? What do you really think is gonna happen? Now, I'm not saying stop protesting and stuff, because I'm going to keep it a G. I'm going to probably still be protesting, because I have kids. And Breonna Taylor and all those other women that got killed by cops, they need justice, okay? They need justice. And if we let that go, Breonna Taylor ain't going to never get that justice. They're already trying to sweep it up under the rug, trying to give her some kind of law. How you gonna give her a law? You ain't even put her killers in jail yet. And everybody's talking about the cops that went over there and killed her. Yeah, them. But who sent them? Whoever sent them over there to the wrong address needs to get some kind of charges as well. You know, somebody told them to go over there. Who was that? Because I need to know their name, and I need for them to get some kind of charges, because you basically got this girl killed for no reason. So, yes, I'm still going to be protesting. But I'm fully aware that if equality was to happen, I'm fully aware that Black women, we have a long way to go before we're equal. And I mean, it's going to be a tough fight. We already have people now telling us to shut up, telling us that we just want attention, this, that, and the third. And I might even lose subscribers if I have male subscribers. But I mean, it is what it is. And I really don't care about subscribers. That's why on my channel, I don't even show the subscribers. I know a lot of people show their subscribers and stuff because they're on here to be famous. And that's not why I'm up here. I'm not up here to be famous. That's why I don't show my face. I don't need anyone to know me. I don't need for everybody to know how many subscribers that I have, because it's nobody's business. And half of the time, I don't even pay it no attention, because it doesn't matter. As long as I say what I say, I don't care, you know? But I really want us to pick our fight wisely. And I want us to have a full understanding. I don't want us fighting blind, thinking we're going to get equality. Yeah, equality for all, without realizing that don't mean us, baby. We have to protect ourselves. We have to fight for ourselves. If this protect Black women, this hashtag that has sparked up out of nowhere on Instagram, if this is going to be a movement, then I'm definitely with it. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. All right, y'all. Peace. So before I go, I just want to say, do y'all remember back in the day when blackface used to be a thing, when they used to dress up as black people and they used to push this stereotype, you know, trying to make it seem like black people are so dumb and so, you know, well, illiterate is the same thing, but, you know, just stupid, you know, they just kept trying to push this narrative. Well, what is the difference between that and this? Isn't this the same thing? Black men putting on wigs, acting super ghetto, acting like the stereotypical black woman. This is our version of blackface, and people don't say anything, you know, we tend to laugh about it or whatever the case may be, but this is pushing a stereotype just like back in the day when white men used to dress up as black people or whatever and used to act as blackface and, you know, push a stereotype. This is the same thing, because all of them, they put on wigs, sometimes really raggedy wigs, and all of them act super ghetto. I mean, I can't make this up.